Hey, what's up guys? Jeff Pellizzaro here with 18 Strong, and today I'm going to talk to you about a great warm-up drill you can do with my buddy here, the Orange Whip, that's going to get you ready for your next round of golf, but also your next round at the driving range whenever you're getting ready to practice. Something to just loosen up the hips, loosen up the rotation before you go out and start banging balls. So let's go. All right, so I've got my tool here, the Orange Whip, which many of you have seen, and if you don't have one, you should look into it. It's got a bit of a flexible shaft. It's got a heavy orange weighted ball at the end here, and it's a great tool to use to warm up. Most of us don't really warm up properly before we go and hit a bucket of balls or go off to the driving range before we go out to play. So one thing I like to do is just kind of get the hips loosened up, the shoulders, and kind of feel my weight shift before ever even swinging a club. So I usually keep this thing in my bag or in my car, and I'll take it out to the range. And the first drill that I'm going to show you here is just taking the Orange Whip, kind of standing in a nice upright position, and you're just going to start rotating, feeling your weight shift into your back leg a little bit. I'm a right-handed golfer, and then shifting over on to the left side, so onto my front leg, and just kind of working on that nice smooth rotation, feeling the transfer of the weight, right heel to the left heel, and you're just going to start to get that nice trunk rotation, thoracic rotation. Your hips are starting to move. You'll notice my foot's even starting to flare out a little bit, which my hip's probably a little tight as we're filming this. So that's just one thing that's going to help me kind of loosen up and get into those positions. And so I'll kind of treat this side as my backswing, this side as my follow-through, and then I'll reverse that. I'll start out as a lefty golfer and kind of work on rotating all the way around. I always like to do everything in both directions to really balance out the body. And then after you do it in upright position, pretend you're in your golf stance and start working it there. Same thing, rotating all the way through as a righty, and then switch off and do it as a lefty. And that way you're going to work both sides. You're going to kind of work on the movement patterns and the activation of your muscles in the right direction too. And it's really just going to get you ready for your next round, or even just to let you hit a few balls without discomfort with some better mobility. So if you don't have one of these, go up to this link up here. You'll find it there. If you're on a mobile device, you can click on the little eye up here in the corner, and that'll take you to the same spot. If for some reason neither one of those links is working, just go to the description below and you'll find your link to get your very own Orange Whip.